Hey, man. Thursday night, boy, doggone, Dwayne was rocking some Tupac in here, so I was kind of vibing out for a minute there. It's Thursday night, man. Thursday night, ATL Flag Football Podcast. We are back in the building, man. I'm your host, your boy Low Man in the building, man. Of course, we got my man, Mr. 5-Star Sports, James in the building. What's up, James? How you feeling, brother?
What's going on, guys? Doing good tonight. Doing good tonight. Rested, finally.
Got you some rest, huh?
For a little bit.
Yeah. Exciting weekend this past weekend for sure for you, brother. I know the tournament started Friday, but you've been working on this thing for quite a while, so yeah. I'm pretty sure you had a lot of highs and lows, but the excitement of getting through, man, it had to be congratulations to you, brother.
Thank you. Yeah, it was, but comes with the territory.
Come with the territory. That's right, man. Ain't nobody gonna sing no swan songs, man. That's just the facts, man. Hey, man, before we get into flag football, man, a couple things. We all like tackle the real world stuff, man. But first, I want to just say congratulations once again to the GOAT, Simone Biles. I mean, I don't know what else to say. This woman is absolutely incredible. She won another all-around gold today, and she had to go get this one. Mm-hmm. This wasn't one she just ran away with because she had, little falters earlier. So she had to go get this one. And came down to the last event, man. But she proved once again she's the GOAT.
And it was funny because I was reading a couple days ago that the Romanian coach wants them to change the rules because she's been so dominant. And so they want them to change the rules in the competition.
And what rules?
In the gymnastics, because they feel like she's winning too much.
So they want to change the rules?
Yeah, the Romanian coach.
Wow. Hey, man, the woman is just phenomenal. But, and it just brings me to this point. I was talking about this Tuesday night, too, man. Why do we as a people come down so hard on our people, especially in their success? How are our people worried about this woman's hair when she's at the Olympics competing for gold medals? And what do we want her to? We worried about her hair? I mean, I just don't understand why we do that to our folks, man. Why are we so hard and crucial and critical to our people, man? You know what I mean?
It's not.
That's the last thing I was looking at was worried about was her hair.
Listen, our people come down, period, when somebody is somewhat successful.
Period.
It's like, I think it's beyond crab in a barrel. I just think it's just unnecessary hate. And I don't even think it's to the point, back in the day, hate used to be based on jealousy and envious and you want what they got. I think at this point, it's just hating to be hating because it's like you don't want to see somebody else do well.
But it's us.
No, that's what I mean. It's just us.
Why do we do that? I just don't understand why do we do that.
They consistently try. They get magnifying glasses to try to find faults so they can be like, aha.
Right.
It's like, okay, and? So her hair messed up, and? You still can't do it? So whatever the situation may be, why you hating? You can't do it.
Right.
And even if you could, why you hating?
Why you hating, man? I just be blown away about how we as a people just come down on each other, But we're the only race that does that to each other. You know what I mean? All my white friends out there, tell me what's on y'all's social media, because I've already asked several of the ones that I know. You know what I mean? Do y'all have memes about other white people? Billy, you're Italian. What is Billy?
Billy's going to say he ain't white.
No, yeah, Billy says he's not white.
Billy, whatever race Billy is.
What is Billy? You're Italian, right?
The Billy race.
The Billy race?
Yeah.
He's something, yeah.
We don't know what it is.
Cuban. There you go. I knew it was something else. Do y'all do that junk on y'all social media? I'm just, B. Marsh, you got both sides. You know what I mean? I don't know why we do that to each other, man. It just blows me away, man. But shout out to Simone Biles. Shout out to that brother Frederick for the male gymnastics. They medaled for the first time since 2004. It's dope to see it, man. Looking forward to track and field. 'Cause I love watching track and field, so I'm looking forward to that jumping off. But shout out to Simone, man. She's the GOAT. Another thing, man, Vice President and presidential candidate Kamala Harris, Kamala. I'm going to start saying it right now. Kamala was here. But do we want to talk about that? Or do we want to talk about the goofball in his interviews the other day? Did you see that, John? When black lady, she gave the National Black Caucus, and she gave it to him like she's supposed to. I was so proud of her. Because she didn't let him off. I was so proud of her. And then she went and shake his hand at the end. She's like, no. I was like, I like you. So which one you want to do, James?
Well, I didn't hear about that one.
Really?
So enlighten me on that one.
Oh, man. So it was at the National Black Caucus, and she went immediately into asking him about his statement about Kamala. Is I say right
Kamala.
time? Kamala was a DEI hire. You know what I mean? Not that she earned anything, that she was. And then he asked her to define DEI, and she's like, well, "What do you mean?" You know what I mean? She broke it down, and he was like, "Yeah, but give me a definition." It's like, I don't know if he really knew what DEI was. I really don't think he knew, And then he went into doing what he does. Oh, I just think you're a nasty. This was the nasty interview. This was a nasty. He was doing his Trumpisms. You know what I mean? But and then she asked him about Sonya Massey and his thing about the police have immunity. He kind of skated around that. But he also was like, well, I don't really know about this story. Of course you don't. Why would you care? You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, but it was very interesting. But she gave him the business. This young lady gave him the business. It was fun to watch. I think the picture in the background need to be of the Outsiders. Send us one. We'll put it up.
It was sent to me. I was trying to find it for him earlier, so if we get it up, if I get it, we'll put it up.
Yeah, we get it, we'll put it up. There you go. See how simple that is? They deserve it. They earned it. But you can speak on Kamala. What if you said you're not aware of the other one?
I missed her. I was right across the street having dinner at Margaritaville while she was over there, and I had every intention of going. So I definitely missed her. I would have loved to see her. But I think that it's time. She's doing good. She's getting out, and I think the good thing is that she's young enough to where right now she can. Thank you. She can handle that grueling schedule because she can't afford to take any days off. She need to be on that road, hitting it, burning it up.
Facts.
And so I think at her age, she has the energy to do that, which is a good thing. She broke the Zoom record. She had the women, and it was over
white women for Kamala.
Yeah. So they had the black women for Kamala.
Had the black women first.
And then the white lady came out and was like, well, we support her too, so let's do the white women for Kamala.
160,000.
No. Over 200,000.
Over 200,000?
Broke the record. Set the record for the most Zoom, the biggest Zoom ever. Over 200,000. And that speaks volume right there, especially the second part, the white women for Kamala.
But you hear about the third part?
No.
It's the white men came right back.
What?
The white men didn't want to date the next day.
Well, and it's funny because I saw this meme of this white man with a Kamala. So I was like, oh, it's a Tide shirt.
Yeah, I saw that.
But it's the
watch the watch the
wash the
orange
orange
out.
right on off with the Tide logo. So this is turning into something different right now.
Yeah, no, it is.
This is
I
definitely
agree.
turning into a big thing.
No, I agree.
And I think if she can do this right now, she's setting all these different records. She has a legitimate chance. And, again, she's going to get my vote. And I'm excited now. I'm excited.
Also, what she's done, and this whole campaign has done, is it took all the steam out of that fake assassination.
You haven't even heard about
It took all the steam out of it. He had all that junk rolling like a locomotive train. Mm-hmm. And then this happened, and you ain't even hearing about. Now they bashing the Secret Service. I watched that the other day.
They doing what?
They're bashing the Secret Service. They had them on the inquiry, the congressional inquiry, and they were going at them pretty hard. But the new head of Secret Service, they were trying to bully them. He didn't bow down. But it was but the lady, she already stepped down. Shout out to Sap, man. He said good morning from Kuwait, gents. Counting down until my return. Hey, be safe out there, brother. You know what I mean? Appreciate. Thank you for your service, brother. Without a doubt.
Smoking on a very, very rare pack. I think that's Outsiders.
Uh-oh. No, we ain't had that in a while.
Okay, I was like, crazy.
Yeah, man.
All right. Yeah, so I'm excited about Kamala. I missed her, but I hope she continues to do more. The only thing that I would ask is that do free rallies instead of having people pay for tickets to come and see you, have them use that money to donate to your campaign. I was telling you about, before we came, when Joe Biden ran and Ossoff and Warnock, they did an appearance right over there in the parking lot of Turner Field. And, it was open for everybody. The Secret Service was out there protecting him.
Right.
To an extent.
But
But just make sure you can get to where the people can see you and be, hear your message without having the money to pay for it. But I sincerely congratulate her, and I'm excited about this new direction that the campaign is going. Top Rare.
That's real. That's real.
What's Top Rare payroll?
Too rare.
Oh, Too Rare. Oh, my bad.
He said they're too rare. He was still commenting on the first comment. Can't wait to hear about this dialogue. I've been hearing these for the last couple of days. I think Rare Form stirred them up last week, so I'm pretty sure they're ready for this comeback. With that being said, James, you ready to jump in on 5-Star Sports Brawl for It All part? What part was this?
6.
Part 6. Wow.
This is the 6th year.
Wow.
The largest tournament. We ended up with 84 teams. It was very exciting. Very, very exciting. I was happy. We had a great mixture of teams. I was excited coming into the weekend. I really was. Before I get too deep into the topic, I just want to make this one proclamation, declaration, statement, announcement, whatever you want to call it. For those people who know me, they know. For those people who don't, I'm going to inform you now. If you want to know whether or not I said something, look for it in writing or it came out of my mouth. Don't believe something someone told you that they said that I said if you can't find it documented anywhere or you didn't hear me say it. Too many instances this weekend I was hearing, well, James, I was told you said. I was told you said. I heard you said. A bunch of stuff that was happening. And when they were complaining, they was like, well, somebody told me you said it. And I'm like, did you hear me say it? Did you see it in writing? Was there a post about it? Was it an email about it? Because I will email, I will post, I will do whatever I can to get the word out about anything that I've changed.
Right.
Never go off the word of somebody else, because there's haters out there trying to ruin what you got going on.
Sure.
And they'll use whatever they can to do that. So I just want to make sure if you got questions about something that I said that don't sound like something I would normally say, find out for yourself. Now, so I have to say about that. I ain't gonna go into further details, but I'll just say my name was lied on so many times this weekend. I found out today about another lie that I was supposedly had said, and I had to clarify it. But either way, but now we let James hide this spliff he's smoking on the way.
You gotta read up 2 comments to see what they talking about.
It's called tire exhaustion. So even though Brawl for It All is over, I have my back to school event tomorrow for my youth. So I've been working. So that's tomorrow. I'm tired. It don't end for me until probably the weekend. So yeah, I'm tired. But yeah, so back to the great tournament overall. Yes. Let me hit the monkey in the room. It was some bad reffing this weekend. I cannot disagree with that. However, I had a lengthy conversation with Ed yesterday. We met up and we addressed a lot of the issues that we saw. I saw that I was text that we heard about and things like that. And so we definitely have a plan of action going forward to prevent the type of things we saw this weekend. You know, it wasn't at its best. This was not the best that we've had. Now I know, the captains know, but Ed has been going through some challenges right now with his grandson. He has a severely autistic grandson that had been taking up a lot of his time, and he lost a little bit of focus. And of course, he had to take care of, his grandson because he had him, and that kind of sort of hindered, his progress. So, we all have things that happen. We can, understand, but we're definitely going to do our best to make sure that type of stuff. And, normally at a tournament, I'm walking around the fields, I'm interacting, engaging, checking on the situations. But I was stuck under the tent almost the whole tournament dealing with situations, dealing with the referees or whatever. So, so again, I apologize. Of course, as the owner of any organization, the president or whatever, that anything that happens under you is still your responsibility because you are the person in charge. So, I take full responsibility for the mishaps that the people experience with the referees. And like I said, I met with Ed on yesterday to make sure we could get to working on that immediately so that you won't see that again at a tournament under 5-star. That's our goal. And so, yeah, we've already put some plans in place. We've created some committees. We've done in just that little bit short time, we've created some things to combat some of the problems that we experienced with the tournament on the referee front. Sure. Now, outside of that, I'm getting a lot of positive feedback from everybody. Of course, the referees was number one, but outside of that, I didn't get much other negative feedback. There was one other issue that some teams brought up, and that was the fields at Traymore. And let me just say this. Those fields have been closed since June. You guys were supposed to break those fields in. They were brand new. If anybody played at 8, they saw how pretty that grass was because it hadn't been touched since June. The problem was it rained almost 2 weeks. It rained almost every single day for 2 weeks. And that was a huge concern. It was actually so big that on Friday they almost canceled Traymore. And we wouldn't have had a place to play Saturday and Sunday. But they felt like it would hold up. So, but the rain really, really, really did the business over there. So, it was out of my hands. That was God. I can't stop the rain. But it was supposed to have been a great experience because it was a brand new field that hadn't been touched in 2 months. And so for some of the people that might have been asking, well, why didn't you move? Why didn't you move? Given that the 8-man has the double elimination bracket, it makes it hard to just move stuff over because you have so many coaches for the women's teams in the 8-man bracket that you had to make sure that those games didn't conflict. So when the schedule was originally made, we made it so that they wouldn't conflict. So that's why the women were in the morning, and the 8-man was in the evening. And we combated that with the 7-man because 7-man had the most teams of any format. We had 13 7-man teams. And so that's why, the 8-man open was over where it was at. The D3 did not get preferential treatment. The D3 had less teams, and they played pool play, so it was easy to plug them into open spaces. But on Saturday, they was over there with you guys, but on Sunday, we had to plug them in. We had a few spaces, and, that was it. And we left field 2 was designated for the championship field. So all the championship games were on field 2 for the most of the day. So we wanted to make sure that we did not put anybody on the championship game in, unfavorable conditions. And so we ended up moving the semifinals over to Mud Creek for the 8-man open so that they could be on, the not so soggy fields either. But that was the situation with the fields. Generally, if it hadn't have rained, I think everybody would have been raving about how great those fields were because they had been closed for 2 months, all of that. But so those were the 2 issues that we had. We get that out the way, and hopefully we don't have that next year. But going forward, we had some great games. We had 11 different formats this year. That's the most formats we've ever had. The 2 new ones was the high school girls, the 8-man 35 and up. We were able to have both of those formats. The other ones we've had, just not all at the same time. And like I said, with the increase of the 7-man, with those 13 teams, we had, 8-man open. I think this was the biggest group that we've had since running that, format. So the tournament continues to grow. And we really excited and appreciate everybody about that. The only unfortunate part is that there's just not a lot of facilities with field space in the metro Atlanta area. So, we're limited on how much we can grow without starting any earlier on Friday. We said we started on Friday. I was anticipating we would start about 7:30, 8 o'clock, get a couple of games in. We started at 5 o'clock, and we finished at 11 on fields 1 and 3. We were still going. So that's growth. That's giving the people what they want. It was a great time, a great experience for most of the people. A lot of the teams have already hit me back, said they welcome to come back. We're looking to come back. But we also put out a survey for those who may or may not have seen it. Mm-hmm. We did put out a survey to ask for your feedback. We gave everybody an opportunity to voice their concerns, talk about what they feel like they want to talk about, and give their opinion. And, we definitely will look at those things and, take that feedback to heart in the planning stages and considerations and, things that someone may suggest that we could possibly implement, we more than well will. Things that we don't, we just can't. I do know we had a scheduling, the first time we ever had a situation where overlap happened. But unfortunately, I tell people, when you guys play a double elimination, we can't guarantee anything on Sunday. Because you don't know who's going to win and you don't know who's going to lose. And bracket times are already set. So, I've always been against double. Y'all know, I don't like it because that's the one part of the schedule that you can't account for. And on Sunday, it's always a possibility that it could conflict with something. Now, it ended up conflicting with the 7-man championship, and a team had to pick and choose where they were going to be at, and so that team, it did conflict with their schedule. But of the other 10 championships, we didn't have any conflictions, nor with the playoffs or anything. It's just that one particular situation. And
Due to the 8-man, they were an 8-man double elimination bracket. Right?
well, it was more so due to the teams that. Well, it was
I'm
due
saying,
to the
but they
8
were
man.
they were in the,
They were in the 8-man double
pool.
elimination bracket, but
Yeah.
then they lost.
Right.
So when they lost, they put them at the conflicting times.
Gotcha.
Versus had they won, they probably would have had to wait.
Fine.
So, but those are just unfortunately, and I can't inconvenience, a bunch of teams, because if I would have pushed that game back, then, the team they were playing would have had to been pushed back. But then the team time that would have been in those spots would have had to been put, and it would have just been a trickle-down effect, and everybody would have been pushed back.
Mm-hmm.
And so, that's just a hard situation. And if it's a championship game, it's different, But just for regular, round games, it's just almost impossible to do. And, and I even, did some stuff. I gave them much delay as I possibly could. But, yeah, so.
All right. So you want to go over some of your...
So we'll start out on Friday. Well, you want to go over some of the champions or just formats in general? What?
Right.
What was you about to say?
I was going to say go over some of the formats that lead up to your championship.
Okay. So like I said, we kicked it off on Friday night with the 5-man contact, 5-woman non-contact, 8 co-ed, high school girls, and the 35 and up. We got the 5-man had some competitive games. I think after that first round, you had a lot of teams excited about the playoffs, thinking they had a good chance. Raiders actually played in the format, and they looked pretty good. So they went into Saturday. They went into Saturday expecting to, make some noise. Let me see if I got those scores. We can just briefly touch bases on them. But, that they made their brawl tournament debut. This was their first time involved.
Mm-hmm.
So we had, let's see what we got on schedule.
Here they are.
Raiders took down Georgia Elite.
Go around that way.
But then they faced Jackie Ho. So they came in looking good, won their first round game, and then lost in the semifinals to Jackie Ho by only a touchdown, though.
Right.
So that's Jackie Ho is a formidable team. They win quite a bit, in that 5 contact. So.
We waiting on the picture to come.
Oh, I got you right now. Confidence. Woo.
Gotta love it.
But so we ended up with that matchup between Jackie Ho and SLNC. That was, I want to say SLNC was like a AU. Well, it was a DC team, and that game came down. It was a 10-12 game. So it was a good game. It was a close game, but Jackie Ho pulled that out and started the weekend off with the first championship.
Okay.
And then next we had our 5 women's non-contact. EMS was the team that ended up winning that format. New team, first time they're coming out. That's a combination of some of the Lady Elite, players and stuff like that. They were looking to play contact, but we didn't get any other takers to sign up for 5 women's contact. So they just went over to the non-contact and ended up winning them a championship. So that was they beat Killzone. I'm not sure where Killzone is from, though. But they beat that team to win their championship. And then over in the high school girls championship, we had our local team, Crucial, coached by Tamika, one of the women's players. She's coach over at Tucker High School. Her team won their first championship and brought Fort off for tennis. So, that was a great, they were excited. We did a little bit of interviews for them prior to the game. You can catch that on Why Watch TV.
Cool.
And then 8-man 35 and up, it was an all Atlanta, bracket. We had 3 teams, but it was some good games. I put a Justice team, the league team in there. Right. And, we did great. We lost the first game by 2 and the second game by 1, but we lost them both at the end. So, I guess probably the highlight of the 8-man 35 and up, probably, T. Will was quarterback for Justice League, and he had a bomb pass. I mean, just like he launched it down the field. Yeah. And then this dude just came out of nowhere and just snagged it and ran all the way down, probably the 6-7 yard line.
This dude did.
Yeah, this dude was beasting, People ain't seen him in a minute, but,
Right.
I think his name was James Reese.
Yeah.
yeah. That was exciting. People was surprised. It's like anytime I do something, people are like, what? You can do that? Like I ain't never played before, But that was exciting for me. And then, we had Swamp Bucks and Old Atlanta face off in the championship game. But, again, I did that because I wanted them to be able to get some work prior to nationals. Right. I didn't want them to just go to nationals with no playing experience together at all. Right. Because I definitely think we have Atlanta definitely has the capability of winning a national title in 8-man 35 and up. Yeah. And the more teams we take down there, the more opportunities we have to take down somebody else. So shout out to Old Atlanta and congratulations for them. And then
what was the score of that championship game?
The score of the championship.
The game, close game.
It was. Do I have it in here? I think it was a close game. I don't remember the score right offhand, but I don't think it was a blowout. I think it was a close game. 9-7.
Oh, really?
9-7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We lost.
That's good work then.
We lost Old Atlanta 16-14. So we didn't have a line. That was our biggest. We had everything, but we just didn't have a line. Because most of the time I was playing on the old line, and but we didn't really have a line. We were missing people that didn't show up. That I think had they showed up would have made a huge difference. But nonetheless, 16-14 was good. We just lost on that kick. And then with Swamp Bucks, like I said, we lost 14-13. And again, that game was hard for us because B. Marsh got knocked down and hit his head on the ground. He had a mild concussion. Really? And we didn't have anybody to swap out the center for him. I was like, well, I can center. And then I was like, well, wait a minute. Do I got to block too? And it was like, yeah. I said, no, that ain't my forte. I can block on the outside, but not at center. So, but then like I said, that 9-7, that was a good game. It was close. Again, just extra point,
Yeah.
So
okay.
Definitely shout out to them. So that kind of ended up that. But since somebody's here, we can go ahead and move over to our 8-man D3 tournament bracket and talk about that and see what went on over there.
Yeah, let's see what went on over there.
So, we didn't have, we lost a few of our out-of-state teams. Mm-hmm. Apparently there was a, you know what? Never mind. I'm not even
never that, brother. I'm lit on cigars only.
But we had, our local teams, and then we had an out-of-state team come through. The Fayetteville Ducks, shout out to them. But it was, we had some close games in the semi, in the pool play. But it really, this tournament came down to a rematch.
How about that?
Came down to a rematch of a league game. And we had Outsiders and Rare Form. Now, before I say what I'm going to say, I'm going to go on and let the crowd, let them introduce themselves. Can y'all tell us your name and position you play?
I'm Bates. I'm a receiver and DB.
I'm Zach, best rusher in the league. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, most of y'all know me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm Zach.
I go by Duck. I play a little bit of everything, whatever coach puts me.
I'm Los, and I play DN. I block, do a little bit of everything too.
Okay. So, let's get straight and talk about that championship game. Seeing that was a rematch, you felt like you probably should have gotten them the previous time. What was different in this game?
D wasn't
Y'all
tired.
wow.
It ain't even D wasn't tired. We played as a team. We bent, but we didn't break. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So when we went in this game, we had the mindset that we had no choice but to go win this game.
And not just that, like instead of us like breaking and going back and forth each other, you know what I'm saying, after playing game after game after game with no breaks, like everybody else was getting breaks, you know what I'm saying? We had no breaks going back and forth with the injuries, the cramps, you know what I'm saying, myself included being injured since halfway through the season. Like, instead of us complaining and putting our head down, we stuck through it, and at the end of the day, the better team won. It should have happened the previous week by far. You know what I'm saying?
We should be up 2 on them for real.
Definitely should be up to. Like, dead ass.
Just being honest.
So you went undefeated in pool play. You faced United and DOA.
I ain't gonna lie, I think y'all like sending DOA home early. Every time they play us, they gonna lose. I'm just letting y'all know that right now.
I don't even know
Every
why
time
y'all
we see
put that.
DOA, they gonna lose.
I know.
Dwayne, can we get that?
Every time we see DOA, they going home early.
Every
Oh,
single
wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just that simple, huh?
It's
Yeah.
that simple.
That
Every
shit
time we
just
see them,
that
they
free.
going home.
time. I don't even know why y'all put them in the first round.
Wow. Man. Ain't nobody getting a response to that yet, because that was a shot fired.
It happened in the playoffs. It happened in the pool play, and then it happened in the little bracket Sunday. They going home every time we see them. They going home early. I'm glad you know that now.
Matter of fact, while we talking, I think this pool play, this is the first time the offense actually had any positive yards.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 Say it again.
Yeah.
This pool play game was like the first time that they offense actually had any positive yards at all.
They can't move the ball against us.
Yeah.
And half our team didn't even end up playing that pool play game.
Man. So it sounds like the season opener is going to be between DOA and Outsider.
Man.
I guess if
Y'all don't
wanna
want to
get
do
up-
that. Y'all don't want to do that.
Did Zach win the D-line MVP talking about he the best?
Yeah, he should
I should have
have.
been won that shit 2-3 seasons
Should
ago.
have.
Should have been. That's every season.
DOA not seeing
That
us.
came from Quintez Hardy, by the way. Won't make sense. He put it out there. So,
Every season.
that's who questioning your
I left that off.
I worked too hard for this shit.
Who?
Injuries and all.
Who the F is DOA? Wow. Dead on arrival. This is getting interesting. Y'all gonna make for a great season opener. We might have to do what I was supposed to do last year with y'all.
What it
How was
gonna
the
be?
United game?
They ain't worked out. You feel me? They.
Man, you get a ring.
I'm being honest. We owe United
We
from
owe
when the
United.
playoffs.
Yeah.
They was they came to the sideline just talking like, bro. They telling us make sure we get that. They didn't even make it to the championship, and then we seen them in the pool playing. We just stomped on them. So it's just like, why everybody talking like we just not like that? We really like that though. For real, we really like that. And then they be on the podcast comments just yapping. We see them nothing.
Angelo, this sound like some built up frustration that they letting off their chest.
Put
Y'all
up
can
8
stay
points.
sleep all y'all want.
Because we get slept on, we get slept on. We always have the team to get to where we need to be.
Mm-hmm.
We just be a couple plays short. You know what I'm saying? A couple offensive plays, a couple defensive stops short, you know what I'm saying? But at this point, I feel like we got where we need to be and everything's clicking, you know what I'm saying? Like, league done messed up.
Best
League done messed
receiving
up, you know
core
what I'm
in the
saying?
game.
We found it. We found the method, bro.
I'm going to say it one more
We found the
time.
method, bro.
Best receiving core in the game.
So,
Found the method.
so not hating, but of course I have to report the facts. So let's talk about the fifth down.
Well, first of all, let's talk about the referees.
The refs.
Oh no, we addressed that before y'all got here.
Oh no, we can run it back.
Let's talk about the referees and all
Hey,
this stuff that
So-
they see what they eyes that I don't see. Cause I seen
need to-
holding calls and everything that got called a good block on my jersey. Literally finna get
Fire the
ripped off. I
whole
don't think that's a
ref
good block.
team. All of them. Get rid of them.
So, I mean,
Clean
again,
house.
we addressed that, but I got to talk about the fifth down. If there was no fifth down, rare form would be sitting right
Hold
here.
on, time out. No, they wouldn't because Ralph Farm only scored 2 points. They gave them 6.
Two.
They didn't score 6
They
points. They
didn't score.
scored 2.
On the safety. That's it.
On a safety.
They couldn't move the ball on us either.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So for
Hurt.
them to get 6 points, it's crazy. They only had 2.
Hurt.
Offense ain't do nothing.
People, first off, them and any other team,
What's
defense.
cap, Tavion? What's cap?
our defense, our D line, ain't no offensive line, ain't no offense is messing with our defense hands down, stamped 10 toes down. Like nobody's messing with us, bro. So even if y'all did got the ball back, you feel me? And it wasn't no fit down, y'all still wasn't gonna score. And y'all ain't got no O-line. Y'all proclaim y'all got an O-line. Y'all proclaim y'all got a defense. I mean an offense. Like, come on, bro.
That's no disrespect towards Ralph
Trey
Farm.
say they sitting home
You
watching.
said that's no disrespect.
No, right?
That's no disrespect toward them. I just feel like even if we didn't, you feel me? If we didn't get that supposedly fifth down,
Yeah.
they still want to score. That's what I feel. They couldn't move the ball.
Well, again, it ain't supposedly, it's actual facts.
Hey,
But I just wanted to see, I wanted to get
Who's gonna
y'all
the
take
stop?
on that.
Hurt or not? Hurt or not?
Uh-huh.
Hurt or
Because y'all
not?
scored the game-winning touchdown on field
We was gonna
fifth
get the
down,
stop.
so that's why I had to bring it up.
We was gonna score and get
all
that
right,
stop.
all right. We
no
scored a
matter what.
game-winning touchdown. They got the ball 2 times after that. They still couldn't do nothing with it.
Oh, that wasn't the last play.
No, that wasn't the last
Oh.
play.
They
They had
definitely
2 more.
another
They
chance.
had 2 more possessions and
That
still couldn't
proves
move
it.
the ball.
I stand corrected.
And didn't move the ball.
Okay.
That
With
proves
2
it.
points, not 6.
Oh.
Crazy.
Trey done posted his red. Like, outsiders is popping. They tell me you don't like the outsiders without telling
Yeah, I
me
know.
you
Don't nobody
the
like
outsiders.
us. We know.
We know, rap.
Why,
we
why,
know.
why y'all believe? Why y'all say that?
It's obvious.
Who is the-
I mean, tell me what's out
I don't
there.
know. I just feel like nobody in the league respect us, but they gonna respect us. I'm letting you know now. This upcoming season, they gonna respect us.
People
Stamp.
always want to say respect is earned, not given. Look,
You taking
y'all don't
it?
want to give it. We gonna take it, secure it, and when we secure this respect, on God, we not respecting nobody that ain't give us respect throughout this whole run.
Wait,
Dead
then
ass.
time out.
Dead ass.
Our last stretch of the regular season, we went up into the championship game. We went 6-1, or we went 5-1 because we lost the championship. Then in the pool play, this little bracket we just
Ain't
had this
lost.
weekend, we just went 5-0.
Zero L's.
So from
what,
there
y'all
to then,
11-1
Yeah.
in your last 12
Yeah.
games?
yeah.
11-1 in the last 12 games. We should have went undefeated. Because we knocked off the number 1 seed. We should have beat the number 2 seed team.
Yeah,
They came out, won it overtime to a fucking, excuse my language, to a field goal. An extra point, a kick. We should have went undefeated. We shouldn't have lost nothing this past season, including this little tiny.
I don't
Dead
know
ass.
how Outcast was 7-3.
Dead ass. Shouldn't have lost nothing.
They ain't showed us nothing spectacular either.
And we don't plan on losing no more. Stamp. Dead ass.
The viewers would like you to make a comment.
About
They just want you to talk. They want to hear what you got to say. Huh?
Whoa, what you want me to talk about?
No, I'm saying they just want to hear your point of view.
I feel like
When did you join Outsiders?
I didn't play in the tournament. This
No, I said when did you join Outsiders?
2 seasons ago.
Okay. So, in your 2 seasons of being there,
I first started off playing as DB. Then coach felt like I should, like I ended up getting hurt. My foot ended up, whatchamacallit. And then basically I got sad. And then,
They are sharp.
and then the next season, following season, I was there for support. I was the kicker. And played a little bit of DB when my boys got tired.
okay. So do you think, had you played prior in 8-man?
No.
So that was So have you seen yourself as a player grow in the 2 seasons you've been there? And what has been your biggest growth or impact you feel like now that you have for the team that you didn't have when you first came?
I feel like we all support each other no matter what.
Come close to the mic. Come close to the mic.
We all support each other. We all got each other's backs. I feel like that's the way we grew, because at first we was all like button heads. So now we all locked in, like all that's fixed. And I feel like, I don't know.
Honestly, we used to, when the beginning of the season, we used to literally play offense against defense. That's how we was. We used to compare the offense to the defense. Then when everybody locked in together, y'all seen what we did. We ain't got to, all that's on y'all stat sheet, so we ain't got to talk about that. But,
We got people dominating on both sides of the ball.
Billy
for real.
said, in D3, right?
who?
Billy. He said y'all did all this in D3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He said, Raiders said the same thing y'all said.
The
Laugh out
Raiders,
loud.
Georgia Raiders.
Billy said, Raiders said the same thing that y'all are saying now.
Who won that game?
I don't even know who
Against the
Billy
Raiders.
is.
Billy's from Predators.
I don't know who that is. I still don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
Who was Billy?
Does Billy play?
Yeah, Billy tripping.
Billy the center and the kicker.
The center and the kicker.
Oh yeah, he
Well,
in there.
if we do get blessed to play y'all, Billy, I'm gonna make sure
Yeah,
I line
man,
up over
yeah,
you
you
and
made
give
it-
you
put them on
hell.
our schedule, too.
Dead ass.
So we can show Billy what we talking
Please, please.
Hey, so tell me about, because you guys, tell us a little bit about your coaches, man, and how they've developed you guys from where, because you're a new outsiders team, you know what I mean, over the last, I don't know how long y'all have been there, but I know they've made a lot of changes, they've added a lot of pieces, they've gotten a lot younger. So tell us about the transition, man. How have y'all adapted to the coaching?
I've been with the Outsiders for what? Going on a little over a year now.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first got to the Outsiders, like, it wasn't, we was a team, but we wasn't at the same time, you know what I'm saying? And Gene and Reggie, like, they as much as they tried to keep everybody together and have people buy into what they've been trying to do, buy into their system, they play calls instead of people just going out there doing what they want to do, or just going out there running routes and half-assing their routes and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, Gene and Reggie, they have two different coaching, they have both, at the end of the day, have the same, what they want everybody to be, but have two different coaching styles, you know what I'm saying? And not everybody can adapt to Gene coaching style, not everybody can adapt to Reggie coaching, you know what I'm saying? And once we end up taking the L's through the season, getting knocked around these few seasons, you know what I'm saying? We finally got a team together that's willing to accept and receive what Gene coaches and what Reggie coaches, you know what I'm saying? And that's literally all we've been missing. Went to nationals, and whew, this last nationals was hell. I'm talking about going into games and only in games for like 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, and at the end of that nationals run, after we got beat, the worst I ever played any football since in my life, you know what I'm saying? Pulled me off to the side, and we ended up talking, and it was like, you know what I'm saying, just stick it out. We gonna be where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? Just stick it out. And now, after going through these seasons of losing and stuff, you know what I'm saying, we where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? So when it all boils down to trusting and having faith in your coaches, you know what I'm saying? Because no bullshit, like, if you want coaches, anybody to coach your team, that's like the best duo of coaching that you can have. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? You may not like the way they coach, but the way they coach gets the job done.
And they definitely gonna get on your
Real
ass.
shit. Because they're going to get on your ass. Get on your ass.
For sure.
Real.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
That quarterback move for outside the major, he's going to take them over the hump.
See what Billy said, didn't you?
That's what
He said you about to learn. That was Billy said.
Billy said y'all about to learn.
Learn what?
Who is Billy?
That Billy ain't there.
Who is Billy?
Who with Billy, bro.
God say them pickups from DOA was nice.
I think
Somebody
it's
say
Buddy.
show y'all rings.
I ain't even got mine on.
I see that.
I put mine in the case
got
with my
mine
other
on,
rings.
though.
Crazy.
Just be on the lookout. We coming.
We used to this.
So I'm
winning stuff.
assuming y'all were excited about the opportunity to play them again in this championship game. That was
Oh yeah, yeah. We was planning
I
on
ain't gonna lie, we
get
needed
the
our
second
get back
game.
because they weren't supposed to win the first one.
No, it's dead ass.
Nah, that wasn't.
We can't stress that shit enough.
I ain't gonna lie.
Can't stress that shit enough.
I ain't gonna lie, they took
should
advantage.
Rare
Right.
form, your whole existence is a fraud. Let them
God,
tell it.
bro.
Yeah, that rap pack been there all week though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No cap. That rare pack.
That been blowing all week.
Well, the rare form has moved up to the pro bracket.
right.
Good luck.
Oh, so you're not going to follow them?
I don't know why.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
No. We gonna be there.
We beat us
We
next
there
season.
next season. We
So
there.
in the fall, y'all going to the pro bracket?
Yes.
Yes.
We
We
think
about to run through shit this season.
Woo!
That stamped. Yes. We beat up. Look, all you in A league, what do you call it? A half a league,
Pro division.
pro division. We beat us soon.
We
We
play
beat us
two of
soon.
them anyway, right?
Well, no, if you play the pro division, you play all of them.
No. I'm saying like this season we gonna play two teams from over there, right?
Well, wait a minute, I'm confused. I thought you said y'all was going to the pro division.
Well, yeah.
I
So
ain't
then
gonna
you
lie.
play everybody
I
over
ain't gonna
there.
lie.
Oh, we get a
Everybody-
chance to go now.
Out of everybody in both divisions, I don't see nobody that can beat us for real. To be honest with you.
Mr. Producer, would you like to chime in?
I'm just being honest. Nah.
I like it.
Nope.
Somebody said y'all crazy, y'all going 2-8.
First of all,
Put your money where your mouth is.
first of all,
please.
everybody on lock.
Please.
Everybody on lock.
Please.
We putting clamps on everybody. Ain't nobody locking us down. We scoring every time. It don't matter. They ain't scoring on us too much.
Our
Probably
biggest
not at all
opponent-
next year.
Outside biggest opponent, it ain't the teams. Outside the biggest opponent is ourselves. It's ourselves going back and forth with ourselves.
Every time we lost, we beat ourselves. We never got beat for real. We never got beat for real. It like if you go back and look, we never got beat for real. Every time we lost, it was because we did it. It was our fault, our mistakes.
on some mistake, like defensively, like come on, bro, y'all go back and look at the like. If I just wish we kept like full stats. You know what I'm saying, like once our offense started clicking, the way our defense was clicking at the start of at game one. Once our offense got on the same page as our defense, bro. Look where we at.
Yeah, all we had to do was get in motion. That was
Look where we
it.
at.
We already had the weapons.
Yeah.
We knew what we had.
Real shit.
We just had to put them in place.
I like it.
We just had to puzzle the pieces together. That's it.
I
And
like
we
it.
did that.
Hey,
we
man,
for sure
that's-
that now.
Well,
I like it, man.
if you don't think it, nobody else will.
All right.
So, yeah.
All right. I like it.
I mean, we've seen two other teams think it
The
before.
Rare Form came over here last week, and they talked very similar to y'all. I'm sure some of y'all saw what they had to say, man. I mean, it's
Listen to
a,
Big
And
Hill.
look, check me out.
talk to me.
What happened a week later?
Injured.
Yeah, our whole
And
team
look.
almost
I ain't
injured
gonna lie
too,
to you.
so y'all
We
know.
had so many injuries. Y'all probably don't even know how many injuries we really had.
After
Yeah.
playing back to back to back to back to back, y'all sitting on the sidelines, parlaying and everything. Like
It's-
y'all it about to be easy while we out here fighting
We-
injuries and everything. You
we
know what I'm
hurt
saying? And bust y'all ass.
And went undefeated
Oh, did he?
the whole tournament.
Real shit. Like, come on.
The
bro.
undefeated the whole tournament. Injured. Come on now.
Who is Trey?
That's my brother.
He said nobody believed in outsiders.
Game over.
Game over.
That's what we call it. Game over.
That's what he posted.
Yeah.
Now, game over.
Yeah.
Then Quantuous,
They call him Quan.
yeah, he said they ain't want us to win.
We even think the refs was against us.
That ain't nothing new right there. The refs always against
They got
us.
paid off. They made some calls that was so crazy.
Kirk said 100. Did we hear this before from Kirk?
That man went blind on a couple pass interference.
Holding calls too.
But he pulled my partner head off. He said, I ain't seen nothing. I said, what?
Somebody screen record this. It's gonna be on. It's always available
Man, it's gonna be
online.
it's locked
It don't.
in.
It don't go nowhere. It
You know
will be
who that
here
is?
for references.
Who
Go
that
ahead,
is?
go ahead and subscribe right
That's
now.
OC.
If you're watching, go ahead and
I don't even
subscribe,
know who that
everybody,
is
right
either.
now.
What team OC play for?
Also with New Jack.
Huh?
He with New Jack.
He, I don't even know. I don't even know who that is. All right.
Wow.
You know what that
Wow.
means? You're not on the map.
I don't even
Wow.
know who that is.
Wow.
This is hilarious.
Wow.
Man.
We ain't speaking nothing but facts.
I don't see Dosey at the end of each season. I don't see no Dosey on none of these award things. So who are you? For real.
Who is, buddy?
Even if you was doing something, not saying you haven't, I don't see on none of these award things nominees for nothing. So you can't say nothing. Not at least put.
We would've-
He's not
We would've-
currently in the league though.
I'm just saying, like,
We
come on
we
now, bro.
we realize that we don't know who that is.
Don't. That ass.
Mr. Producer, can you please say something?
Ooh-wee.
I know that right.
Me either.
So y'all brought one brawl for it all. Y'all got any other tournaments slated for this year before nationals? Y'all
Trying to go to that New Orleans, trying to make that New Orleans trip. I'm like, Coach
to hear an
Buck-
announcement.
So,
about that one.
okay, y'all might not have gotten the memo. So New Orleans has been postponed until 2025.
Man, I'm trying to go back. It's my hometown. I'm
They
trying
hit
to
us
go
with a
back to the city.
$4,000 security bill.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh yeah, they don't want us on murder.
Yeah, so we got to revisit that. We'll be there next year. We've already locked it in. We told them. But yeah, one that we can do with that in less than 30 days.
I'm
So,
trying to
but,
do that shit next season, man.
What's the next one? HVAC? What's the next tournament? HVAC?
The Havoc.
Havoc, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. We're having Havoc, but there's one or two in between Havoc that I believe that, if you are available to travel, you should.
Where they located at?
There's one in St. Louis. There's one in DMV.
I wouldn't mind going to the Louvre.
One in
Chicago.
no, that one already happened.
That was at the end of August.
No, that was 2 weeks. Chicago was 2 weeks before this. The end of August is the St. Louis. That's the Labor Day weekend. St. Louis and the DMV.
I'm going to the Louvre.
The DMV has the summer championships, and then the St. Louis has the, I forget the name of it, but yeah, those are the two.
We're gonna let our coaches make that decision. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna sit there and say we're gonna do something. We're not gonna sit there and say we're not gonna do something.
But y'all definitely want to get another tournament prior to.
Hell yeah, I'm with
Yeah,
whatever.
if y'all want to give us another ring, we can do that.
I'm with whatever. Look, I suit up no matter what. I'm ready to suit up no matter what.
Someone that has been in your position says, calm down just a little bit.
No.
Nah.
Hell no.
Y'all gotta calm us down.
No.
Who said that? Who said that?
I ain't. No.
Y'all gotta
Who
calm
we
us
playing the first game? We haven't made the schedule yet, but I'm sure after this podcast, lots of people want to play y'all on the first
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, we want everybody.
Yeah,
We want
we
this.
down. All the smoke. All of it.
Welcome every bit of it.
It's
All
free
of
too. It is definitely free.
Jalen says, James, give them to us on the first game, please.
You don't want us. If you want an L first game, you want to start your record off 0-1, you can do that though.
Jalen.
Cause don't think we about to sit back and chill.
What we got to do? Win
We're
nationals
not,
for
bro.
y'all to know what's up. We can go do that if that's what y'all want us to do.
Wow, this is some good stuff.
So wait, just
Yeah, I
let
love
us know if we stand in this comp or we going to pro. Cause if we in comp this season,
We running it. We running through.
yeah.
I mean, y'all make the decision. Y'all the heart of the team right here.
We running
Y'all
through.
make the decision.
That's
The
a
coach is gonna do what y'all
We
say.
running through that.
That coach, look,
I ain't
like
gonna
I
lie to
said,
Yeah,
I
we
ain't-
gonna let the coach
I'm the
decide
type
what they
person,
want to do.
I'm not making
But
no
wherever we
decisions
go,
or nothing without them. Like at the end of the day, we may be the body of the dragon, but they the heads of the dragon. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, look,
That's
they gonna
respectful.
whatever they feel like the team need to be.
How many
That's their decision.
skunks and how many mercy rules y'all want next year?
Don't you love?
Hey man, listen.
How many?
I mean, you should go out every go out for every game to be a skunk. You know what I mean? That should be the goal.
Oh, say that.
You know what I
Say
mean?
that. We putting them numbers on them.
I mean, there was one great team back in the day that only gave up 6 points for an entire season. That was on the last week of the season. So that should always be the goal. I don't think no one's ever done that since then. But
I think our defense there to do it. Real shit. Like, if there's a record for defense that can be broken, I feel like we got the defense that can do it. Real shit. That's dead ass.
Oh yeah, our defense on lock. I'm not even gonna lie to
There's
you.
a record that can be broken defensively. I feel like outside we could break that shit.
let me ask y'all a question: who did y'all play in the cross games?
We played Georgia Elite.
Georgia Elite.
They only had 2 points. They gave them 3. And we played. Who else we
We lost
played?
Georgia Elite, didn't we?
Yeah.
Overtime by 2 points.
And who else we played?
Hey, Kenny.
You lost Georgia Elite, and who else?
Can you go ahead and print my fall season trophies and put Outsiders on it? Because they just said they want it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we want the big print too.
Thank you.
We want the big print. Make the trophy a little bigger for us. We want the biggest trophy in the game.
Everybody else,
Oh, and Joe
you guys
World.
are just making a donation to
And
the
Joe World.
Outsiders.
Yep.
Georgia Elite and Joe World.
Okay. what was the Joe World game? How was that game?
It was alright.
Y'all won or lose?
We lost by like 5 points.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, nobody really blew us out. None of that. It was
Now, I was just curious how you fared. That's all.
Yeah.
So, good games to get both teams. Huh?
Yeah, for sure. Every single time.
When did y'all start feeling the confidence that y'all went over that next level? What point of the season where you feel
Like game 5, game 6. Matter of fact, I tell you exactly when. I can't like say the exact week. You know what I'm saying? But it was about that midway point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where it was almost to that point where, like,
You just
Reggie-
woke up one morning and had an
it
epiphany
wasn't even
that
that. Like Reggie type of coach. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't ever blow up. Like he'll get mad and shit, but he don't blow up. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember what game that was. You know what I'm saying? But it's just one game where we should have won. I'm talking about we are 14 points or some
That's
shit.
that United game.
We are
lost to
14
United.
points, and I didn't play that game. I ended up throwing up my uniform, last drive, last 2 plays, and hop in game. Fuck it, let's go. And I played. You know what I'm saying? We blew a 14-point lead, celebrating and being happy, celebrating and shit. And they came back and beat us. And Reggie was so pissed. I'm talking about I ain't never seen Reggie so pissed since I've been playing for the Outsiders.
that was in Game 7
That was our turning
on
point.
Sunday, July
And we
7th
went on and we ain't
at
lose again.
2:20 p.m.
We ain't lose again.
y'all turned it on after that?
I ain't gonna lie. We already knew what we had. We knew.
Just had to click.
Yeah, we just had to figure it out for real.
Had to click.
Like,
And
we
from that game on, it clicked, and we ran off with it.
So y'all are comfortable with the bullseye right now, right? Because you
Yes.
put a bullseye on yourself.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
A big one.
You comfortable?
Yes.
Ah, big
Matter of
one.
fact, look, I'll go get a T-shirt made. I'll go get a T-shirt made with a bullseye on the back and wear that shit to every game, every Sunday.
I love it.
Real shit.
love
I'll gladly go get one made. And I don't like to wear shirts. I'll gladly.
Well, I mean, everybody else, like I said, y'all just playing in Outsiders world. Just donate your money. We'll go ahead and get we'll go ahead and give you the trophy at the award ceremony this year. For next
Trevion
season.
said we know it comes with the target. All right. Hey, man. I love it, brother. Nothing but respect. I love it.
So, are y'all looking to add in additional pieces? Do you think that your team is solid where it is, or
I'm not gonna lie. We had a lot of injuries, so we do need a little depth. But as far as adding people for real,
To the core,
yeah, it ain't
really
gonna be
need
too,
nobody to
yeah, it ain't gonna be
people
too
that
much of a
just, like,
change.
to keep us like we need more people. First off, we need people that's gonna buy into what we got going on now.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't need nobody coming in and thinking they just is the head honcho. I don't give a damn. I'm pretty sure coaches, team don't give a damn what you did in high school. Nobody give a damn what you did in college. It's what you about to come and do now. You know what I'm saying?
statement.
So
Very
we don't
true.
need none of that coming in and messing up what we
No
got going on.
Google Me's, huh? You don't know Google Me's, huh?
No.
There'll be a whole lot of Google Me's around there.
No. No.
Wow.
There's always room for more. There's always, you know what I'm saying? You want to come be a winner? Be a winner. But you're going to buy into our program or you're going to be out the door just as fast as you got in the door.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Real shit.
So, who do you see as the? I mean, you guys have already won. You're the best, but who do you see
Stupid
as a
Charles.
threat to your dominance in the league right now?
In the league,
Which
in
team?
in our division? In our side?
Well, I don't know which division you in. I mean,
I don't know neither.
so
Look, if we say
well, let's just say the whole league.
in the whole league,
Nobody.
brother.
Nobody.
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 look, he said it, bro. I was about
Nobody.
to sit here and try to be realistic, but hey,
I am realistic.
alright,
I'm gonna be realistic.
alright. He said it. I'm gonna sit back. Look,
Set me out. Set me out. Y'all
Hey,
gonna have
man.
to prove to us y'all can beat us.
I love it. I love it.
We done figured it out.
Well, Noah, we don't know either. I was trying to figure it out, so we're gonna have to wait for the coaches to let us know. Noah asked, "Are y'all gonna be in the pro or back to the little kitty side?"
that's
What
the
team he
coach's
play
decision,
for?
Bro. What team you play for, bro?
Yeah, who talking?
Who Noah play for?
Right.
Who you play for, Noah? Put it in the chat.
Jalen Jalen said he heard like 5 Google me's from your team.
Who is Jaden?
Who's Jaden?
Oh, wait a minute, Jalen. Are you talking about the original Google me or outsiders?
Who said Google me on our team?
I don't know, bro.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh, that's Miko.
Miko?
Miko was the one that asked, was y'all going back to the kitty side?
Talking
I
about
don't
from
know, Miko's the
404?
coach- Yeah, 404 Miko. I ain't gonna lie though, like 404, I'm saying like I'm saying that's a good team. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna take and give whoever they play hell. You know what I'm saying? That's a good team. You know what I'm saying? But if we get moved up, even if we get moved up, it's gonna be a good game. Don't expect it to just be
Okay, so
do it.
let's keep it in perspective. Let's stay in the competitive bracket. Who do you see as the team that threatens your dominance right now? Which team do you think you have to be on the lookout for?
I'm gonna be honest. 4-4 is
No,
one-
they're in the pro. I'm talking about
Nobody.
You gotta stay in the
In
same
the
division.
Nobody.
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 I'm gonna go back to that. Nobody.
Nobody.
We
At
had
all.
Outcast.
Not United,
We had Outcast
No.
at 7
not
and
DOA.
3.
Definitely
DOA
not.
can't.
Not
I ain't gonna
Red
lie to you.
Form.
I got some pressure with DOA
Red Form
too.
leaving, ain't it?
Honestly speaking, no,
'Cause-
real shit. Honestly speaking, honestly speaking, as far as the teams that been on our side, we ain't worried about none of them. You know what I'm saying? We played the Raiders in the game to go to the finals, and this real shit. They did something. The way they played defense, the way they played. No, I'm being
You
realistic
see
right
what
now.
Charles?
being
I'm
realistic.
reading a comment. You see
The
what
way
Charles
they
said?
played, the way they came out and
Charles,
ran
you're
their
funny.
Yeah, hilarious.
the way they came out and ran their defense
Uh-huh.
that first half, you know what I'm saying? It was different from what we've been seeing against the teams that we've already been playing all season. Because we never played the Raiders this season, you know what I'm saying? So they came out and saying, we adjusted second half, you know what I'm saying? Because they like to sit in the house. And we usually only have with our center and our 2 blockers. We have to put an extra back man up block because, again, they like to sit in the house. That shit not working again. That shit's not working again. Y'all can try that shit if y'all want to.
Hey, them boys started sending the whole house at us.
For real. Y'all try that shit if y'all want to again. That shit not happening again.
Then got bombed on.
Real
Hold
shit.
on. Was that a caller,
And
Dwayne?
the Raiders are coming.
Oh,
They
wait a
coming
minute,
back.
somebody
To
came
Yeah,
that.
we want smoke with them too.
Hold
They
on.
coming back. They coming back.
Who was that?
Y'all caught us off guard in that first half. Y'all
Oh,
did.
you can pull a chair up and get on the end.
Who is?
Shit not
No,
happening
we
no more.
wanted your comments. Yeah, we got. Yeah, come on, join us over there. Dwayne, we need to add him to the conversation. I know there was some talk earlier. We want to just. he came from home to join this one. Why don't you slide that one over and y'all share? Cause he ain't gonna give us too much feed. Nah, you ain't gotta move. I'm just saying you ain't giving us too much feed. You chill. So, Rashad, the Predators are not a threat to the outsiders. You guys are just a
Last
distant
time we
memory.
played these folk, we goosed them. We beat them folk ass in Halloween Habit.
Last time. All this
Hey,
plan.
hey, look.
That was last
Look, they coming to pro and fall or what?
all his past. Last
I'm not sure if they come into pro, but
It says
You got
co- it
where
says
Reggie
co-
at? Somebody call Reggie.
but we can.
Somebody call
If
Reggie.
we don't go to pro, make sure you just put them on our schedule.
Yeah.
How about that?
And heard somebody want to bet. You want to bet?
Sir.
We can bet right now. We can lock it in right now. 500. 500. You that confident?
What's going
500
on?
right now.
Hold on, we
Hey,
got
hold on,
somebody.
hold on.
We got to call
caller,
in.
man. Got a
Caller.
caller.
Who
Go
is
ahead,
it?
caller.
This Gene from the Outsiders.
What up?
Oh, what's up, Gene?
Coach?
What up?
Man, chilling. I see my guys up there.
Yeah, they
Oh,
up
they
here.
putting on the
up
show
here
for us. They
They up
are
here
repping.
representing, brother.
They are putting Outsiders on the map. If you didn't know,
Oh,
you better
yeah.
know today.
I hear you.
Talk to
Yeah,
her, Gene.
so
What you
where
got?
we are right now, man, we coming up on our 10th year anniversary.
Okay.
And we going to go out and play Outsiders football. We trying to put it together, get back what we were, which is a competitive team. We trying to get our quarterback a little more experience. We not moving up. We can dead that right now.
That's cool.
All right. I haven't seen the podcast, but the little that I have seen, my guy's funny as fuck.
And I would agree with that. They are entertaining.
Yep, but they mean what they say, and we mean business too. But we gonna try to build it back up, man. And I just want to say what's up to everybody out there.
That's what's up.
The little time that I did spend at the tournament, it was a great environment. I loved it. James, you're doing a good thing, man. Let's keep it going.
So, Gene, do you have any traveling tournaments on the schedule that your guys can go to prior to nationals outside of Atlanta?
Well, I thought it was a tournament in North Carolina. I'm not sure what month that is, but we were interested in that and the New Orleans thing, but you know how that go.
Okay, cool. Well, talk us about that championship victory over Rare Form, which has seemed to have developed into a nice little rivalry. Tell us about what you did with that in order to secure the bag.
Well, to be honest with you, James, I wasn't there, but I did watch the game. The last 3 games, they've been going up top on us. But they really never moved the ball. It's a great rivalry. I got a lot of respect for that team. I've seen them build it up from the bottom and get where they are. Got a lot of respect for that team. I'm not sure if they're moving up or not, but we looking forward to playing them if they're on the schedule.
Okay, thank you.
That's going to be a cross game for them this season.
Yeah, because they've moved up, but we might see what can work.
We can make that work.
We'll see if we can.
No doubt.
Hopefully so.
We can finagle the cross rival, and y'all. I don't know how it could be, but I mean, maybe we can get Rare Form and Predators over there. I don't know
That'd be nice.
on their
Yes, sir.
schedule. We'll see how that works. All right.
He didn't really want to say that.
Good stuff. Congratulations, though, Gene, man. You know what I mean? Y'all have y'all recruiting has been magnificent, brother. I gotta give it to you, boy. You keep finding them, man. So, congratulations, man, putting this squad
Hey,
together.
appreciate that. For sure, man. Much love.
And the same, my brother. Congrats to you.
All right, peace out.
All right, bro.
Okay.
Hey, man, that's good stuff,
Well,
man.
you say them pickups from DOA. Only one of them played. Only one of them from DOA came to the little weekend thing we had going on.
No,
Slap.
the dread too.
Who, Trey?
No,
DJ.
I don't know his
Oh,
name,
Smoke.
but
Smoke already
no,
played.
not Smoke. There's
you
another
talking
dude
about?
with dread that came from DOA.
That's the one that played. That's what I'm talking about.
Other than DJ, so it's you
There's
talking
another
about,
dude with dread that
you
came
talking
from
about the dude
DOA.
that played corner and receiver and shit.
Yeah, I think
you
he played
talking
DB for DOA.
about.
That's
Yeah,
why I
I
remember.
know you talking
Kel.
about. Kel, right?
Talking about
I don't know
Kel.
what nigga name. I didn't know he
It
got
was
dread.
just two of them.
Yeah, just Kel and DJ.
And DJ Average with him.
DJ did a little bouncing back and forth. You know
Yeah,
what
he
I'm saying?
just
I
came
think he
back.
finally gonna decide to stay. Tired of losing. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But nah, Kel cool peeps. You know what I'm saying? He definitely gonna fit well in the system that we got going on and shit. Definitely a W pickup though.
Yeah.
So, Rashad, thanks for joining us. Now, I made a post in the group. Predators went good far in the tournament. What was different from y'all this particular tournament than the previous ones? Because y'all looked really sharp out there.
We just came to play for each other. That was different. That's what we said all week. We're gonna play for each other. You know what I mean? We took that little tough L in the playoffs, so we ain't like that too much. So we just came out and played. Then neighborhood bullies, we wanted to play them because we didn't get to play them. Last time we played them like 2 years ago, and we had lost to them 6-0 at National. So you know we wanted to get our little get back. So that's how that went. And we had to play Shotway the second game. That game, that was a good game. You know,
Cool.
we didn't want to handle business. We really wanted to try to get to play AU because I ain't never played against AU.
Mm-hmm.
So we fell short. We lost to YB at 6-3.
Mm.
Yeah, Buff goddamn Black
What
fucked
happened?
up the snap. We about to kick a field goal to tie to go to overtime with Black. What's up, man?
Hate them snapping. Hate them bad snaps, don't you?
Rolled it in the dirt, man. Game ball game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Don't even get the chance to get it off.
You don't get a chance, man. Yeah, that's the worst.
Dang, that's what's up.
No doubt
Okay.
about it.
Yeah. So, what's been transitioning to that? So, AU won our Open Championship against YB. I was under the tent, so I didn't get to see it, but that looked like a competitive game.
It was a very good game. AU scored early. YB came back. They got a turnover on AU's next drive, and YB came down, and what hurt YB in the end was turnover. You know, they threw an interception. I think it was in the end zone. If it wasn't the end zone, it was the red zone. But it was close to the end zone, and that kind of killed him. You know, I'm not sure if Chris was injured. I know they were switching quarterbacks out a lot, but Chris had came out, and Trey went in, and they threw the pick. So, but it was a heck of a game.
It said 14-8.
Yeah.
That was a close game.
I was saying they were driving. They were driving for the tie to go ahead, and that turnover at the end hurt them, and AU just kind of melted from that point on. But it was a good game. Game before that was a good game. The YB New Jack game was a heck of a game. That came down to the end as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was a heck of a game. They were literally going back and forth, and New Jack had a turnover late, and that changed the game. So now it was some good football out there.
Oh, so y'all ended up losing to Bullies of Rashad?
Second day?
Yeah.
24-16.
Yeah, okay. Okay, because I watched Bullies in the YB New Jack game after that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the team y'all went down with. Okay. Well, yeah, that was, like I said, really, really good competition in the open bracket.
What we played Sunday?
Shockwave, New Jack.
No, before the New Jack game, who we played?
Y'all built
The Bullies, wasn't it?
No, y'all played Built for Prime Time.
Built for Prime
Y'all beat
Time.
them 16-0.
Yeah.
And then who took out Smoke? Bullies.
I wasn't calling nothing out. You know, man, that was a great game. That's all I can tell. It was a great game. You know what I mean? That play was big, no doubt, but the game was good. The game was good, no doubt about it.
And then in our 8 women's D1 division, we had the championship was between Lady Elite and New Era. Lady Elite won that one, and then our 7-man D3 we had Bang Bros and Death Row in the championship. Death Row took that game, but Bang Bros was shorthanded. And then in the
They the ones that made that decision, huh? They the ones that made the decision on where to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They I'm not mistaken. I didn't get to watch it, but Miko, were you the quarterback in that game? Because I saw Miko over there. I just
Seven
don't-
man.
Yeah.
Oh, he played. Okay.
I know he was in the championship, but I think he might have been the quarterback. And then in our 8 women's D2, we had our Atlanta Storm to take that title. That was their second Brawl for It All championship. They won it at D3, and now they've won it at D2. So the next thing to do is to win it in D1, and they'll have a clean sweep. And then our 8-woman D3 championship also went to our hometown, Georgia Savages. So that's their first Brawl for It All championship. I know those ladies were excited. I think that was all 11 formats. Yeah. But overall, like I said,
Yeah, them ladies were turned up down there. I saw the end of that day. They were turned up.
yeah. Yes, they were.
He said, "Who New Era beat to go to the ship?"
New Era beat. Let me see.
He said, "Outsiders best defense in both leagues." Good gracious. Who was D?
D.
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 That D.
New Era beat
D
Bama.
is D.
He said, "D is D."
That D right there.
I mean, what position he played?
DB, receive.
Right there.
He just got defensive
MVP.
MVP. Yeah, D. D is D.
D is D. All right. Who'd you say?
So Ladies of New Era beat Bama Fire to go to the championship, and Lady Elite beat Rebels to go to the championship. So yeah, like I said, great tournament. Overall, we already know the areas of improvement that has to happen, but other than that, I think it's a great tournament. People continuously look for, to come to it. Like I said, the biggest one we've had yet. 84 teams is a lot of teams. In order to grow, to be honest, we got to add more time on Friday. That's probably the only way we can grow too much more, because there was just no space. The field was just full. Oh, and 8 co-ed, a continues repeat champion, Dynasty. I forgot about 8 co-ed. I don't know, that's about day 4. I think they probably done won like 4, 5 of them. I can't remember. Dynasty, how many of y'all done won? I know it's been a lot. They won the first one. Well, no. They won the second one. Mean Machine won the very first one. But they've been winning them ever since. They've been winning. So,
Now it's a good tournament, man. Everything I saw was excellent. YB, they showed who they are again. You know what I mean, and came down to the wire. Like I said, that didn't.
Well, let's talk about that.
Jet YB game is probably one of the better games.
They were on fire, and that ain't who we just saw.
But to their credit, based on how they were playing, they never really had a full team. I don't think they really had a full team out there during the season. So but they've already forewarned everybody. You know what I mean, to get ready. They told everybody early on to take your wins, your wins now. So we'll see what it do. But I think this coming season, I think you'll see. And the reality of it is, YB, some team, they never take this. I won't say take the season seriously, but certain teams show up in playoffs and tournaments. You know what I mean? You see a different version of teams in playoffs and tournaments, and they won those teams. So I wasn't surprised. It just but it's always good to see. The show, New Jack had a great showing. You know what I mean? To be off for that long, they just got talent all over the field. So he said Predators came to play. They made some noise. It was a good tournament, man. You know, I didn't get to see a lot of their games, but what I saw was good, and it's good to see teams like the Outsiders, man. I like the Outsiders in rare form taking them steps, man. That's good stuff, man. You know what I mean? It's fun, man. It makes this junk fun.
Oh, for
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? These young guys come here talking this kind of boy. I love it. That's what this junk is all about, man. I love it. So that's fun, man. Predator, what y'all got on deck?
Right now, nothing. Just the season, to be honest.
Y'all not
we
going.
were going to try to go to this North Carolina tournament,
Mm.
but I don't know what's going on with that.
Gotcha. And the season start when, James?
So yeah, that was my next thing. So we did send out the emails. The season will kick off on September the 15th. We were supposed to start it on the 8th, but I decided to not conflict with NFL opening weekend to give everybody a chance to.
Steelers beat down them Falcons. Yo, keep going.
That's a lie.
So yeah, we're gonna start on September 15th. I did send the schedule out to everybody. I do have to make one modification though for the playoff date. I didn't realize that conflicted with Lynn Lewis.
With who? Oh,
Lynn Lewis. So, and we know we have coaches that take the teams out there. Are y'all going to Lynn Lewis, Rashad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
No.
I'm just making sure because I don't want to, get bad weeks and then all of a sudden teams ain't going nowhere and we could have played that week.
That's already, yo.
So yeah, so then that's the case. The playoffs will be pushed back 1 week. But other than that, yeah, the season's out. The captain's meeting is going to be.
Put a flyer out, Chris Thompson. Let's see the flyer.
Who?
He said need more team for North Carolina. I said put a flyer out. I ain't seen the flyer.
If the captain's meeting will be on the 10th at 6 p.m. Prior to the award ceremony. So if you're going to be playing this season, make sure you're attending that meeting. There'll be no more proxies. I'm not representing nobody. I'm not doing that. If you want to play, you'll be there. Then, of course, we have the award ceremony. Following that, did you guys vote? Did you guys vote?
I voted.
Did you vote?
I ain't even gonna sit there and lie like that.
Did you vote? Did you? Huh? You did? Okay. So when you one vote short, Paul, you know who to blame. Because I mean,
I shouldn't even come down to that point of being one vote short.
well, it might be 4 or 5 of your teammates that didn't vote.
Shit,
He might not be the only
come
one.
down to that, man.
But,
Y'all
I actually didn't get a chance to lock it, so it's still open. So if you have until midnight when I get, you got till I get home. I'm gonna lock it when I get home. So if you did not vote already, go ahead and vote, and then I'll start tabulating all of the votes and stuff like that because the award is called a Player's Choice Award. So that means the players choose that award.
So if you got haters, you screwed. That's a bet. That's a bet.
If a team got more players, you're done.
Yeah, that's a bet.
I mean, not necessarily.
I talk a lot of shit.
If you got that many haters, then that's
I'm
different.
just saying, I
But
talk a lot of shit, but I back my shit up. If people that don't like that,
And they should
I ain't
recognize
gonna
it.
vote.
yeah.
Then they should recognize it.
Real shit.
And then, are you guys one of the teams competing in the Family Feud?
Family Feud. They got a Family Feud.
You know what?
We want to dominate everything.
I take that back. You are. Well, the teams have already been selected. You are.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
it is
How'd it go?
Shockwave, Predators, Georgia Elite, Georgia Raiders, Rare Form, United, Outsiders, and who was the other team? It's in the captain's chat. But anyway, it's 8 teams. So it's going to be the way we're going to do it. So it's a family feud, flat 5-star family feud. And basically the teams are going to be competing each other for the grand prize of half off the season fee.
It's like the question, like the actual Family Feud.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit.
And
sound
so
lit.
what we're gonna do is it's gonna be an 8 bracket single elimination. We just won
Well, I can't
gold
wait.
and silver. No, gold and bronze. Huh?
That's the replay from earlier.
Okay. So it'll be an 18 bracket, and so we're gonna randomly draw you guys out and seed you 1 through 8, and that'll be your matchups. Some kind of way, I just want to put rare form against outsiders.
Even in
Just,
family feud.
you know, maybe I'll seed everybody 1 through 6 and then just put them together.
Too
Right in the middle
funny.
of it.
But and then so you'll play, and you know the winners. We won't go into fast money until the championship game. So you'll win your rounds. Whoever score the points first, they'll win. Go down to the next, and then when we get to the last round, those 2 teams will be playing, and they'll be the 2 teams that go to fast. That'll be the winner of that will go to fast money, and fast money. That's when you're playing for the league fees. If you score the 200 points, you win the half off your league fees. If you do not score the league points, we're going to do like they do in Fab Point. We're going to give you $1 per point, and then that's what we'll take off your league fees.
Regardless, that shit sounds.
So,
definitely promotions on that.
And so, just a little way to try to, bring some fun to the league as well as give you a chance to win some money.
Just real quick, man. Mike Hines said, "I don't like Zach. Tell him to rush on my side and stop running." It said Los be running too.
That's heavy, bro.
That's their teammate. That's their teammate.
He didn't know what we do to him.
Hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie. We been giving hell at practice, bro.
And then the All-Star game is August the 11th. Like I said, this season we're going to do the pro bracket versus the comp bracket. So they'll compete against one another in that aspect. And then Family Feud is going to be on August 17th. And then we still have some openings available for anybody that want to sign up for Pop the Flag. For those of you who may not have checked your emails,
That's that dating show.
so Pop the Balloon is the dating show. So, but we're going to change it to Pop the Flag. So basically, instead of having a balloon, you guys will have on pop flags. And it's going to be, the guys will be the people selecting. And so when the young lady walks in, of course, if you like her, you do nothing. If you don't like her, you'll pop your flag and then you'll be out of it. But of the remaining contestants, she'll interview you. But if she don't like you, which is different on the show, then she'll pop your flag and then go down to, and then the couple at the end that, makes it to the end will win a date courtesy of 5 Star Sports, paid for. So just, again, some interesting things
Well,
we
out of
can
that, I'm married, B.
to add to the league and, help have some fun for the people.
He said no skills challenge this year.
The skills challenge will be on All-Star Weekend. Yes,
I'm competing that shit this time.
that the registration for that will open up probably on Saturday or Sunday. But no, will have the skills challenge this year on August the 11th, right prior to the All-Star game.
And again, man, all teams send a representative to the banquet. That banquet is a really dope event. You know what I mean? Well, you think you're going to win or not, man, get that. Jane slays that thing out, man. It's real nice, man. Get your belly full. You know what I mean? It was a cool event, but everybody should send a representative. Every team should send a representative to that thing, man. Real talk. Before you stop doing that jump, man. Y'all better take advantage of stuff, because I've been doing this thing for 30 years, man. Nobody never set no banquet out before. Real talk. So y'all better take advantage of that jump. But everybody send a rep, man. Yeah, I'm old. I can accept that.
I ain't seen it, so I don't know what you talk about. So like I said, season on the 15th. Havoc's going to be November 1st. So Havoc's going to be in November this year. So look for Havoc versus Halloween Havoc. I'm not a fan of calling something Halloween after October 31st. So it'll just be called Havoc this year. And that's just because of other conflicting obligations that I can't do, and I can't move it up because that'll be too close to Lynn Lewis. So it'll be the first weekend in November this year. But that's all I got. Remember, just a reminder, I sent out a survey for the tournament. Please fill it out and provide your feedback. We won't know unless you tell us. Also, if you stayed in a hotel at Brawl for It All, we sent out a raffle. We're giving away we're refunding a hotel room. So if you've paid for a hotel and you stayed at a hotel doing Brawl for It All weekend, we sent out the entry form. All you have to do is fill it out. We're going to draw a name next Thursday at the podcast, and the winner will receive their money back for their hotel.
All right, I'm gonna fill it out. Y'all gonna pay my rent? Rent come out that bank account today, goddammit.
So yeah, but that's all I got this week. Lo.
All right.
I was gonna give you credit.
Well, it's been some good trash talk tonight, man. Y'all got it turned up tonight, fellas. I ain't gonna lie to you. This has been good.
Yes, this has been a great show.
It has been good, man. Make sure everybody watching, man. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, man. Go ahead and subscribe to the podcast. So you go live real quick when we go on. Got anything else? Champs, y'all got anything else, man?
When he said all we had to say 9 times in the season, we been doing.
There it is, man. Your Brawl for It All. One of your Brawl for It All champs. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to all the who else was it? Dynasty.
We
all
had
the Atlanta team, all the Atlanta champs.
Dynasty, Jackie Ho, Outsiders, Atlanta Storm, and Georgia Savages.
Well, y'all got Gates and China in.
This thing is popping.
Yeah. They got it turned up tonight.
So if you didn't get a chance to come this week, I won't be here next week, but Dwayne said he would be more than glad to host you guys. So I know we're looking at the Atlanta Storm maybe coming up next week. So any of the teams that couldn't make it this week, just hit up Lo or Dwayne and let them know
in advance.
In advance, by Tuesday, and let them know whether or not you feel like you can make it.
Absolutely. With that being said, man, shout out to Outsiders again, man. Shout out to all the Atlanta champs. Great competition this weekend from all the squads. Way to represent. He knocks the referees, man. That definitely has to get better, but I'm sure they're working on it. So. And we're going to get Ed before the next season start, too, man. We're going to get some kind of referee back up here, too, man, before the season start. We definitely got to do that so we can go over some things because a lot of things happened this season that was brand new to a lot of folks. So anyway, boy, D still talking, boy. Hey, man, ATL Flag Football Podcast. Man, wait y'all go back and read some of these comments, man. ATL Flag Football Podcast, man. We out.